What?
Hey.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hey, Jesse. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got to get a little closer here. Hey.
A little bit closer.
Right. There we go. I want everybody to see my Alanis Morissette shirt.
I want everybody to see my Tu Wong Fu.
Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. Yes.
Yes.
Happy Pride, everybody.
What's up? What's up, everybody? And we're doing some recaps in here.
Yeah, welcome to Drunk About Something, where we are, oh my God, raw, uncut, and unedited.
Are we now?
Let me get this microphone this way. Raw, uncut, and unedited. And so this is our little, it's funny because it comes out before the episode that we record, but this is after we have recorded the episode and we've had our drinks.
Yeah, we have to play the movie game.
This is
right?
this is on this is our refill. And today we apologize. We haven't been able to do live or recaps in a little bit. We've just been really, really busy.
Yeah.
But we have covered 2 cases. Well, one was a new case and one was a revisit. So we'll start with our most recent new case, which was about a young man named Daniel Morcombe.
Yeah, so grab your cups, put on a little something, rattle it around, and join the party. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, what are you having to drink?
This is full-on smoke wagon right here.
Smoke wagon.
Yeah.
And I've got my peach mango mixture with a peach vibe Celsius.
Yeah.
To keep the energy going.
Nice. I'm gonna just hold this like we're sitting by a campfire
And telling
all
terrible stories.
the horrible stories.
So, hold on. I have to check this message. This is from the mother of a child that is at our house. It's very important.
Oh, this is what we do. Because I ain't editing shit on this one.
No, it's unedited. Unedited. Can't edit. Okay, so I got to go tell Vaughn to go home. Hold on.
Okay. So anyhow, we're Drink About Something, and we do true crime and all the stories. Lindsay likes to destroy me every week. Comes out every Friday, the actual story part. And the last one that's coming out, like this Friday, was horrific. Oh my goodness. And Lindsay's yelling at kids, and I love it. Get to your house. Quit playing. But and that's what we do. We're just we keep the kids outside while we're doing all this stuff. Because we don't want them to know about all this stuff until they get old enough, and then we'll teach them.
We're in a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, we got that little cul-de-sac type neighborhood. Yeah.
Headphones are back on.
Yeah.
Hey,
Lindsay's back. I don't have to talk anymore. I can just be like over here just, being me, right?
So Daniel Morcombe and his family are from the Sun Coast in Queensland, Australia. And Daniel was a very good boy. He was a twin. And he wanted to go Christmas shopping. He was coming up on 14 years old. He and his twin. And his birthday was in December. Christmas was coming up. He wanted to go get a haircut and go Christmas shopping.
This is the part that I
I'm
don't
gonna
like
try not
about
to cry.
recaps.
Okay, so
Reliving it.
Yeah.
God.
So Daniel goes to the bus stop that he has taken, I don't know how many times, and he is waiting for the bus. Now, his brother, who was going to go with him, his twin, decided to stay home because it was raining a little bit. But Daniel was like, nope, the rain's not going to stop me from getting my errands done. Let me go.
It's so wholesome. Like the whole trip,
So
everything they're doing.
It makes it so much sadder.
Yeah.
It makes it so much sadder. Do I need to get this? Is that better on my sound?
Yeah, do whatever.
Okay.
It's cool.
Well, we had sound issues last time, so I don't want it to
We'll
get
find out,
destroyed. Yeah. So Daniel's waiting for a bus, and the bus that was on the way was something happened. It broke down, and so they sent a backup bus to pick up the passengers that were on the broke down bus. And then another bus that was going to pick up new passengers was on the way. Well, an evil, vile, disgusting predator was waiting in the wings. He offered Daniel a ride, and Daniel was never heard from again. And it would take many, many, many years for this person to be caught. But he was. And I don't want to cry.
Just the disgusting situations. I mean,
Brett Peter Cowan.
All of that.
What's crazy is, so Brett Peter Cowan was the predator. And there was another predator in the same area that was looked at. What was his name? Douglas Jackaway.
Yeah. What the?
So he was looked at for years as well. And it took them a very long time. And what they did was, so the parents, Bruce and Denise, they really did the work in everything. They created the Daniel Morcombe Foundation.
Check that out.
Yes. And I've saved it in our calendar, the day for Daniel this year. So it's the last Friday in October every year. But this year is Friday, October 30th.
Yeah. And in that podcast, I tagged all that. So you can go back and check out this whole story.
And we donated to the Daniel Morcombe Foundation, which it's basically just a foundation that helps people in need. It helps youths in need. It helps them understand signs of predators.
Yeah.
Basically, it gives them awareness.
So if you're a parent and you're just like, I'm really not sure how to convey this, we can always use those platforms as well. And because you have different stages of conveying information. Like before she talked about this, she had a conversation with our son and was conveying all this information to him at his level. He's 12.
He's 12. Yeah.
So,
but that's
you gotta
close
have
enough
that awareness.
To Daniel's age.
Yeah. And in turn of all the things that just completely just destroyed us in the middle of that podcast. Everything that we talk about, we try to bring in something positive at the end of it where you can actually teach people around you, younger people, because, experience, period. We grew up and we were completely oblivious a few times in life.
More than a few.
Yeah. And you're just like stuck in weird situations where it could turn into something like this, especially if you're like a city kid where you're taking buses.
And had done it many times.
That you're doing something amazing. And you're just being a wholesome little kid.
It was so wholesome. He just wanted to buy things for his family.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
So everything that
hey Bailey girl.
I don't think
I see all your loves.
I don't think Lindsay wants to get into all the outcome of all this.
I can't. Just go back and listen to the episode.
You can go check it out. And she has another one she wants to recap as well, because we're kind of just piling up some stuff right here.
Well, I do want to plug the website. So it's danielmorcombe.com.au, where you can donate. You can find resources, especially if you're in the Australia area. This is something that Australia as a continent, they have a Child Safety Week, and then they celebrate Day for Daniel every year.
In October, right?
In October, last Friday of October, once again. And this year, 2026, it will be Friday, October 30th. Mark that in your calendars.
Yes.
So the next case that we're going to recap is a revisit, because we did have a concert last weekend. And
hashtag Wage War.
Wage War.
Yeah, cheers to Wage War. They put on the best show I think we've ever seen.
This was our 5th time.
5.
Yes.
We got so many more to go.
Yes.
Alligators, the crowd surfers on the alligators.
Yeah, check out my video. Check out my video if you're on TikTok right now, or if you're not on TikTok, follow me, drink_about_something_Lindsay. In my little, I post. So I got many videos. I'm going to post some more, but I had to post the alligators, man.
Dude, that was so hot.
Death Roll. They threw out the blow up alligators. They're Ocala boys. They know all about the swamp.
And he's like, y'all ride this shit.
And I caught a crowd surfer on an alligator.
Yeah.
Oh, and on my comments, somebody said, thank you for posting this. I'm going to send it to the guy on the alligator. And then the guy from the alligator is like, thank you. I'm the guy on the alligator.
Full circle.
Full circle. Yes. That's what I do it for. I do it for
the metal community is just so cool, man.
So cool.
We had it was the greatest time.
We had the best time. We met up with friends.
One little debacle because there was a dude that had his little daughter on his shoulders the whole time. And boom, there's a crowd surfer behind me, but a blockade in front of me. I didn't know what to do other than tote this dude.
Just toss him. We didn't really toss him.
Basically.
We just kind of put him over the
Because
rail.
I'm just like, I got this human all on me.
Because we're on the rail, we're at the rail behind the rail. So the little area in front of us was basically where the pit was, and due to Jesse's shoulder and Landon had his glasses on, we didn't really want a pit, and they opened up big ones like right in front of us. So we were in a perfect spot for us. I was on Cody's
Chill
side.
spot, really.
Love you, Cody. You sound like an angel. And guess what? Guess what? Later on that night, I'm listening. When I'm posting my videos, and we're listening to them, and Cody's singing, and Jesse's like, he really does sound like an angel, doesn't he? And I'm like, yes, bromance.
Well, at the end of every time he finishes up a song and he's the lead vocal at that time, I'm like, that's my man.
That's my man.
So
and I was like, no, that's my man.
I kind of started that at Rockville, so I think I'm going to do that this whole year. This is my 20.
This is my husband, but Cody's my boyfriend. Yeah.
No, he was my man.
So anyways, love you, Wage War. On to, so we did a revisit of the Jeni Haynes case. Not like I said, because she's got things happening right now. She just came out, a documentary just came out about her case. So Jeni Haynes has NPD, or what has been renamed as DID. So NPD is multiple personality disorder. DID is dissociative identity disorder.
Yep.
And this is a real condition. It's not bullshit. And her book, Girl in the Green Dress, just came out on audiobook. So I have been listening. I'm about halfway through. It's a rough listen. Because the things that happened to her, the abuse that happened to her from her own father, was never made public because it's so horrific. But she does go into great detail in the book. So it has been a very rough listen. And I'm not even a person that is a victim of that crime. Thank everything, the universe, whatever. But her story deserves to be heard. And she is a full supporter of us sharing her story.
Right.
She has now shared our coverage of her story twice. And make sure you listen to her documentary, We Are Jeni. She has created over 2,500 altars to help her deal with the trauma that happened to her starting at 4 years old.
Yeah, over 26,
It's
150 something. But like, okay, so if you're a true crime enthusiast and you're really not grasping the whole understanding of people with multiple DID or multiple personalities or whatever they create, how this actually transpires into everything, go back and check out the podcast because she just shared it too, and she
shared it on her socials.
She supports us, and she's blowing up right now.
She has our merch.
She's on all the major platforms, HBO Max, and everything. It's on everything, and you can check out her documentary and our story, which is a little bit deeper dive. And Lindsay has been diving even deeper into this, and I don't feel like that this particular case will ever go away for us because of the understanding and sharing awareness that children can have over traumatic things where they create different people in their own minds, especially if you're as brilliant as she is.
And it's so sad. It's so sad.
And that is a real understanding for the word they, because like, she has so many people in her own mind, and she has so many things.
And this is something that I didn't talk about that I listened to in the book. So she had non-gender people in her head.
Yeah.
And
I mean, she had full armies.
I think she called them
armies of people just that were taking on these traumatic things.
I think she called them, oh my God. I can't remember the exact terminology.
You got to take another sip.
But it was basically, a they, them. I think she called them non-girls is what I wanted to know. That's not right. That is not right.
Oh, we're going to have to bring that back up later on.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So she had male, female, all ages. Most of them did stop in the teenage year area, but the main one was Symphony. That was her very first altar that was created.
The conductor of all all of the people.
Symphony is the trooper. Symphony is that girl who endured the most. And the things that Jeni's father did to her, I'm going to try to word this very carefully, made her body a crime scene. And that is how they were able to convict this man of the crimes decades later. Decades.
Yeah, and poor Sweep.
Sweep was her
hand sock
was
puppet.
her little hand sock
Her
puppet.
dad would take it and put it in the garage and be like, if you want Sweep back, you have to come in the garage with me. So that's that kind of story, if you understand where we're going. And it's just, check out all the deep dive that we do into that. Follow Jeni. If you really want a good understanding, she is one of the most articulate, brilliant humans.
She's a doctor now.
It's like Dr. Jeni
She
Haynes.
has a PhD in psychology because she wanted to know what was wrong with her mentally.
Yeah.
And it's really sad because the abuse that she started enduring at such a young age, she didn't understand anything that was happening to her whatsoever. So it takes her so the abuse was from ages 4 to 11.
Can you imagine?
Oh, so we do talk about in the episode that because my research, there was no understanding of why her mother wasn't aware of what was going on.
Yes.
So from the book, I found out that her mother was actually on medication.
Oh, so she was just kind of
several different types of medication.
She was like working home and just
she was disassociating herself from pretty much everything, and
which might be where the traits come from.
Well,
genetically,
when she stopped the medicine that she had been taking, it was like a light bulb went off, like everything, and that is when her mother left her father, but her father kept Jeni's older sister.
Yeah, and they actually excommunicated him from Australia too.
Yeah. But I'm saying after Jeni and her brother and her mom moved away from her father, because they had lived in the UK, then they lived in Australia, they moved back to UK.
This is new to me.
Yeah. So they moved back to the UK, and then Jeni, her brother, and her mother left her father, but she had an older sister. So they all moved back to Australia. The older sister developed this very strange relationship with her father that nobody understood. And then later on, it came out that he was
again another
with
victim.
The older sister. Evil, vile, disgusting man.
And the thing about understanding DID is like she was setting aside so many horrific things that happened to so many parcels of her mind that she wouldn't actually take it into herself where she could actually function as a human. And
hold on, let me address this.
What's this? What happened?
Okay, so on this particular episode, this is the Drink About Something podcast, where we have drinks, we talk about true crime, and we plug music at the end of the episode. And this recap right here is about Daniel Morcombe and Jeni Haynes. Okay. Yes. So I'm sorry. I'm responding. If you're on YouTube, I'm responding to TikTok Live. Yes.
I'm glad you can see that because my old ass can't see that shit from here. I'm just saying. Yeah. It's like I see everybody coming in here and I appreciate it. Share and do all the things. We want to build all this together. You know, because we're sharing a lot of awareness.
And
all the things.
The documentary about Jeni Haynes' case is called "We Are Jeni."
Yes, and you can always go back and you can read "Girl in the Green Dress."
And "Girl in the Green Dress" is the book that Jeni wrote.
On YouTube.
Well, what's also amazing about that book is her amazing psychiatrist that finally listened to her after many tries.
Can you name? Can you name the psychiatrist?
Yes. Dr. George Blair West has been her guide for many years after she went through a journey before she could get the right one to understand her, believe her, and not be horrified.
Right.
Because I do talk about in the original episode, that there were times where she actually had to comfort her own psychiatrist.
Really?
You remember that, right?
Yes,
I told you that in the episode.
She was like trying to explain everything, and he was distraught too about everything, because snapping into different people at different ages is
One more
a
time.
lot to grasp.
So our podcast is Drink About Something. Jeni's documentary is We Are Jeni. Sorry, I'm responding on TikTok if you are listening on YouTube right now.
Yeah. We do multiple. We're
sorry.
multitasking, and drinkaboutSomething.site. All the links are on there if you check out the 2,500
And then
faces.
Jeni Haynes, you can follow her on all her socials. It's Jeni with an I. Dr. Jeni Haynes. I'm so sorry.
Doctor, yes.
Dr. Jeni Haynes. And her documentary, once again, is We Are Jeni.
And to break it down is like, where does it come into full on, like where your humanity is? What if you just can tap into that side of your brain where you can be that articulately amazing, to be able to hang on to every little aspect? And that's what really breaks down Lindsay when she's going back and listening to all this stuff. You got a human that can remember something from the age of 10 down to the smells, the colors, the taste.
And she had altars that would block out the smells because the smell of her father grossed her out so much that another altar would come away and take away her smell.
And you're assigning people in your own mind to be able to hang on to that, to where it doesn't bother you as a functioning human being. Right. And that's where my understanding came into play. And Jeni actually said, Jesse, you get it. Mm-hmm. And I was just like,
she sure did.
God, dude.
Yeah.
And I talked to her just the other day, and we were sharing, and she shared our stuff, and I'm just like,
and she told us several months ago about the documentary coming up and said it would reveal more. But she couldn't talk about it at the time. And so we have been anticipating this documentary.
I'm crying right now. This is so much.
We have been anticipating this documentary. We watched it as soon as it became available on HBO Max, and we had time to actually watch it. And so, yeah, just Google We Are Jeni, and you can find exactly wherever you're at in the world that you're able to watch it.
Yeah, and the case subject matter, like, really, she had disassociated so much that she even signed for her own father to come back and live with her later on in life. And guess what? Daddy tried to do that bullshit again.
And then she was done.
Scratch that bullshit off. Then there's a full realization.
Because you want to, because like I said, her altars would hold the memories of the abuse.
Right.
So when she was just Jeni tried to let bygones be bygones, because Jeni herself
tried to forgive. She was
tried to forgive and forget. And she lost time. And that's something that people with altars, people with altars, they lose time.
If you're stuck in so many different people that are, all this is happening in your own mind, and you're just pushing this away in different lockers in your own mind, you don't even know where you're at in time. Yes, I get that, Lindsay. And we've been there. We did a couple. We've done 2 now with the DID stuff. And you can check out the horrific side where they're being criminals and using that and being in that aspect. And you can check out the victim side, which we completely support Jeni, and we're all about everything that she's done.
100%.
So
100%.
Oh, what a recap. I mean, just being able to reshare this and then being able to convey this for y'all. You can go back and check out all of our episodes and really dive deep into some of this stuff on both sides. And the understanding.
It was a lot. Re-listening to our original coverage on her case, and then watching her documentary, and then listening to her book. I don't want to take away at all for what she's been through.
No.
But just as a listener and a researcher, I'm telling you, it has been the roughest content and story that I've ever taken in. Like it's
well, because there's
and you could not handle the book.
No,
I'm telling you,
I would be a puddle.
Not handle the book.
A complete puddle. And you gotta imagine 2,500 different aspects of this that a human can dive off into and switch into. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. What are we looking at here?
I'm not sure.
Oh, they're wanting to join the lives. Thank you guys for wanting to join the lives.
We still haven't figured
No,
that out.
we know how to do it, but the functionality right now, we're just trying to go off the hip and we're doing things. Thank you guys for joining the lives.
Thank you so much.
And you hit us up on the side at
and
Drink About Something.
thank you for watching our episodes. We appreciate you.
Yes. And drinkaboutSomethingPod@gmail or drinkaboutSomething.site. And we might can hook up maybe a guest type thing.
Yes.
That's what we're about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep following. We're kind of boomerish about all this. We're figuring it out as we go. We promise.
Yeah, but off the hip, we're not ready to just join lives while we're actually recording 2 times simultaneously.
Yeah, because we have TikTok Live going and YouTube going.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, I love the aspect. I mean, we could get you on here and we could just talk for days, and we're recording like 2 different parts at the same time. But hit us up if you're interested.
Yeah, we would be more than happy to have y'all on. We'll answer questions. We'll do all the things.
And
we're just still learning as we go.
Yes.
Oh, we're doing the live still, right?